behalf, on the user's behalf. So if you will do the add a permission, let's say you are using a API called Graph API. So application permission, and let's say I want to read and write all the groups. So I'll go to group read write all. So my application can modify or make changes to any group that is available in the directory. So you have to read this API permission, because until unless you will not read, it will be very difficult for you to remember. So one moment, I'm telling you what exactly the API permissions are. Whatever the permissions that you are going to add it here on the application, that those tasks will be performed by the applications. Okay, if you provide write means those application make changes at the application level. If it would be read, that means they can only fetch the permissions, they cannot write it, modify it. And these permissions are of two types, application and delegated. When you will click on add a permission, let's say graph, delegated means your application needs to access the API as a signed in user. When you are not using, let's say when you want that application should not act on behalf of user, instead user should be able to make the changes, then you will use delegated permission. When you want your application should be able to make those changes, okay, without it should be in the background as a service, then you will use an application permission. Basically, if you want user to drive the application, that means delegated. If you want application to be on the driver seat, then it would be application permission. Is it clear?
Yes, yes, I think so.
Yeah, so you need to, I'll give you this doc in the chat. You need to go through this. That's why I told you need to go through that document, because it would be okay, these are the only permissions. I'll share one separate link of Microsoft that you need to go through it, only then you will understand the concept of what, because it's a bit tricky. It's a bit difficult to understand in a very first go. And once you provide those permissions, if it from grant admin consent, then you have to provide the admin consent here. For that also you should have a privileged global administrator or global administrator role. Okay.
Okay.
So have you understood some basic stuff from this particular application? I mean, OAuth.
So for right now, have we been able to onboard any application using OAuth?
I mean, yes, you can onboard it any of the application, but see, that will not work because we are not the developers. We cannot develop any application. But if you want any example set, so I will see if I have any in my bin.